50%, which is $2,000. In the application instructions, we can choose to increase categories 2, 3, and 4 by 10%. So by using this formula, the amount distributed to category 1 will be $28,850. This will leave $11,150 in category 1 to be distributed to categories 2, 3, and 4. The 10% will increase categories 2 by $2,400, giving us $26,400 to distribute between those entities. It will increase category 3 by $1,400, making that distribution $15,400, and category 4 would increase $200, making that distribution $2,200. With this 10% increase distributed, there is still $7,150 undistributed in category 1. Since we do not have any entities in category 4, it was the committee's decision to divide this between Heartland Acres Agribition Center and the Buchanan County Historical Society, adding $1,100 to each of their distributions. We still had the $7,150 that was undistributed from category 1. After a lengthy discussion, it was decided to give the Buchanan County Historical Society an additional $6,050, with the remaining $1,100 going to the Independence Parks and Recreation. As stated in last year's minutes, we have moved Heartland Acres Agribition Center to category 2, according to the application process. With the above explanation, the Finance Committee is requesting that the council distribute the hotel motel tax as follows. To the Independence Public Library, $7,000. To the Independence Parks and Recreation, $16,350. To the Independence Chamber of Commerce, $6,600. To Heartland Acres Agribition Center, $13,950. To the Buchanan County Historical Society, $20,000. Buchanan County Geological Society, $700. And Buchanan County Fair Association, $15,400, which gives us the total distribution of $80,000. This year, we are giving the Buchanan County Historical Society their requested $20,000, with the understanding that this is to help to complete the roof project. Any revenues received above the anticipated $80,000 will be divided evenly between Heartland Acres Agribition Center and the Buchanan County Fair Association. Is that as clear as mud?
Yep. I just had a couple of questions. When they turn in their applications, do they turn in a dollar amount request?
Yes.
Benita, would you talk a little louder, honey? I can't hear you.
I was just asking her that when they turn in their applications, whether they ask for a certain dollar request. And so with all these that we did divide, were there others that didn't get anything, or is these the
No.
only ones that
These are the only ones that requested.
And did some of these not get the amount they requested, or did they pretty much get pretty covered, or
Bob, can I have that back?
do you?
Can I have that back?
Do you remember?
Oh,
I think it's a great division. I know what some of these organizations are using the money for,
We had two
so,
that did not get fully funded,
okay,
Heartland Acres and Fair Association.
Yeah.
okay.
what was the second one?
And that's why we decided that at the end, if there was any left over, that it would be divided evenly between
Okay,
those
I wondered
two.
if that's what that was. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That's
Good
We-
question.
We didn't have the fourth quarter dollars yet.
Correct.
It's been a good year, and we were expecting there should be some more money there to be divided between those two.
okay. Now, is this given out in this fiscal year? I mean, is this paid out in June or July, or how does this work? I'm curious, just,
Yeah, it
Clarify.
will be paid out
okay,
for this fiscal year.
okay, thank you. No, I think the committee did a good job.
They did a good job, and the community committee did too. We had $122,000 worth of requests, so they had to work off an $80,000 cap. And like they said, we're hoping for a good year, and both Heartland and Fairgrounds will receive some more monies.
And I think the hardest thing for some on this is that this has become fluid from year to year, that there's no group guarantee
questions. I wanna thank the committee and the community committee for, that was a lot of hours spent, there's a lot of work to that, and I understand that, and Bob had his calculator just as smoking.
And people filled out, everybody filled out their applications very nicely. It's, you know, we now have the application where they have to fill out what they're doing and why they're doing and what they're doing to accomplish their objectives, and so everybody that put in an application did a good job.
Okay, on that note, entertain that motion.
I would make that motion to approve.
Have a motion by Davis,
Second.
second by Engen. Roll call, please.
Engen,
Yes.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Holland,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Thompson,
Yes.
Switzer.
Yes.
Motion carries. Let's go to item number 12. Motion to adopt a resolution approving the lease agreement between Buchanan County Fairgrounds and the City of Independence.
And this is a follow-up to what we talked about last meeting. This is, for the fairgrounds, they wanna rent a small piece of property from the west end of where the Civic Center is for parking and events, over there by the raceway. And so they're going to be removing our existing fence, moving it over, cleaning it up, installing new fence and maintaining it. And, with that, we've put together a lease. It's a 5-year lease for them to lease that area. It's, $300 a year. And, they met last week, reviewed this, lease agreement, and we're fine with the terms. And so now we just need to finally approve it.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Holland, second by Schweitzer. Roll call, please.
Vaughn,
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Holland,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Thompson,
Yes.
Switzer,
Yes.
Engen.
Yes.
Motion carries. Let's go to item 13. Motion to adopt a resolution approving a request submitted by Puffett Chiropractic for commercial corridor restoration funds not to exceed $5,000.
Yeah. And actually, as you read through this, they do state in there that they are working on one side, the east side of the building, which you may have saw, they've already begun some work on it. And our application allows for up to $2,500 or 25% of the work per side. And so we're really looking at a maximum of $2,500 for the work to be done on that one side. They have an estimate in there that you were provided there that shows an estimate for the front building work of $15,862, and 25% of that is about $3,900. So we're looking at the $2,500 being the max amount that we could award. See, they do mention there